Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jan, I'm a yoga teacher. Today's video is about full body activation. So no need to warm up. This is actually a good warm up for anything you have to do, let's say in the morning. We start in child's pose. And from there we go to Cobra and Downward Dog. On the knees, exhale Child, inhale Cobra, exhale Down Dog. Just do a few rounds at your own rhythm. Inhale Cobra, exhale Down Dog. You can stay there a few breaths in one position or the other if you prefer. So you can deepen the stretch in the back of your legs. Or if you want to catch your breath because you're already out of breath in child's pose, you can lift your arms and do any variation for your shoulders. Come on the fingertips. And then on the inhale, Cobra. Make sure you're on the top of your feet. And you can wiggle your hips side to side. Go a bit further by looking towards the heels behind. Shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, Down Dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, child's pose. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, Down Dog. Exhale, Child. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Down Dog. Exhale, child's pose. We're gonna do the other way. So from child's pose, next inhale, get into position. Heels up and exhale, heels down, full downward dog. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, change the position. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Exhale, down dog. You notice that my hands and my feet are not moving towards each other or getting more away from each other. They stay at the same place, right? It's the same as for plank, right? You should already feel your body sweating slightly. Okay, very good. Next, we're gonna do some rolls. So we lie down on the spine, on the back, and we're going to roll front and back like this. You can use your arms behind and use the weight of your legs to come up. So do as much as you can. If you can stand, it's better, obviously. But if you can only sit or squat, it's very good as well. Do as much as you can. If you keep your feet together, it's going to be more difficult. So try opening the feet. And if you want to stand up, make sure the weight of your body goes forwards first, then you can stand up. If the weight is mostly behind, you can't get up. As simple as that. Can you feel the whole line of your body from the top of the head, down the spine, behind the legs? That line is getting activated. Make sure you use your arms. If you want, you can add a jump at the top. 100% optional. Okay, very good. Then from the standing position, we're going to send the leg forward like this, straight or bent, doesn't really matter, and then back into high lunge. Okay, so if your legs are like this on one line, you're going to struggle with the balance because your pelvis cannot be forward. Or what I mean is this exercise is about keeping the pelvis forward. So you keep that safe distance between your feet. Okay, so go ahead, swing one leg front and back, keeping your upper body straight. You can use your arms as you prefer. Okay, change the leg. I think we did more one side than the other. Very good. Higher and more back. So you really stretch the groin as well. Very good. Relax. Shake a bit your legs. Then we're going to do rolling down the spine. So chin, well, lengthen your spine, chin to chest, and roll down. Arms and head are heavy. Wherever you reach, whether you touch the floor or not, doesn't matter. But open your feet roughly as wide as the mat. It's going to be very helpful. And then you're going to bend the knees and come into a squat. And then wherever your hands are, if they're on the floor, it's going to be a bit easier. But you can straighten the legs as much as you can. It doesn't have to be completely. And down, exhale. Inhale, bum up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Exhale down. Inhale up. You can do that movement with both breaths. Try to keep your back straight and try to keep your feet a bit closer if it's available for you, while you keep the heels down. If the heels are not nowhere to be on the floor, don't even try. Keep the feet super wide. It will come later, don't worry. And maybe you can try without using the hands on the floor. Maybe catch your elbows or use your hands behind you like this. It's a good exercise, no? Okay. Shake the legs. Then we're gonna do side squat. So you go into a squat on one edge of your mat. I go to the right, so I extend the left leg. Okay? Toes up at first, and then I'm walking my hands and I go to the other side, extending the other leg. Okay? If you keep the toes up, you feel it in the adductor. Try to keep the heel down if you can. So it means the weight of your upper body is very much forward. Look, if I keep my upper body slightly up and back, my heel cannot be on the floor. So I keep the back roughly straight, but still very much forward. Okay? Using the floor or not, go side to side. If you want to add a bit more challenge to that, what you can do is sit completely and come up, go to the other side. Sit, come up. That's the hardest version I know and the hardest exercise for today. Okay, very good. Slowly come back, shake, shake, shake. Okay, catch your breath, breathe through the nose. Exhale more than you inhale. Try to slow down the heartbeat. It's cardiac coherence, in case you don't know the term, that specific breath in order to slow down the heartbeat when you've been doing a bit of cardio and you try to regulate your heartbeat. What we can do also is a wide stance, toes out, and then you bend the knees. You try to open the knees so they go towards the toes, okay? From there, arms in cactus, activate the toes, very good. And then you lift one heel, the other. My toes and ankles are cracking, it's fine. Can you feel how you have to grab the mat with your toes? At the same time, you try to bring the feet closer to each other. It's going to really activate your adductors. And then both heels together, up and down, and up and down. 3 more. You can do it. 2 and 1. Very good. Now toes up and down, up and down. So you keep squeezing the heels like they could slide toward each other. Very good. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Slow down, release. Now, last exercise, after we will mostly stretch. It's like the boat. I call it the sun boat because it's inspired by this boat from yoga. But this is quite hard to do, and so easily the back rounds that there's no point. So we're going to do something that looks easier, but if it's done properly, it's going to be very tough, you'll see. So you keep the heels down, and you press like the heels are sliding forward this time, away from your pelvis. So you keep your spine long and straight, like an iron board, and you're going to tilt it slightly behind. The more you tilt, the lower you tilt, the harder it's going to be. So because I have to speak, I'm not doing it too hard. And inhale, arms up, and you keep that distance and that volume in your chest. It's not a question whether you're breathing or not, because whether you inhale or exhale, it exists. Try to extend really your arms like they are 2 meters long, or even 10 meters if it helps. Like you stretch through the pinkies, like this, and through the thumbs. Very good. 2 more. You should feel it. It's activating your deep core, meaning the psoas muscle. I have a group of them, but let's just call it the psoas. Okay. Now, keep mostly the same idea, and inhale, lengthen the spine, slightly down and to the side. 1. Extend your arms far, far away. If you feel a pinch, it's because you're too tight like this. You want to open as if the upper body and the legs are getting away from each other, right? So that's why you have to press into the heels. So to the sides, keep going. You should feel a nice workout in your psoas. Very good. And last one. Very good. Okay. Relax a bit. Make sure you sit on the sitting bones, and that you keep your feet parallel. I forgot to say, if they go inside like this and you push, it's not the best alignment for your legs. So keep pressing the heels away, but the toes also are active. Last part, I promise. Inhale, lengthen, iron board tilted back, and full sun. Up and open, down. 2. Very good. Stay tall. Long, 10 meters, long arms. Last one in that way, and then 5 the other way. You can do it. It's a very good exercise. Any day you can start your day like this. You'll right away you will feel the fire within you. If you don't feel it, you don't do it properly, and it means I didn't explain properly, and I'm sorry for that. Okay, let's relax a bit. We're going to stretch the thighs. So let's come onto our knees. You can keep the heels out if it's more comfortable for you. For me, it's like this, I prefer. Send your hands behind. Try to keep that volume in your chest. Open up the chest. Look straight in front of you. The chin should not be too much behind, not too much low. And you're going to send your hips up. And it doesn't have to be super high. As long as you feel a stretch here in your thighs, this is what we're looking for. Your shoulders are not close to your ears. Very long neck. Slightly higher. With your time, with your breath and with time, the stretch gets easier and you can lengthen the muscles so you can lift your hips higher. Very good. Slowly come back. Now, it's almost camel, but it's not really camel. To do camel, we're going to come on the knees like this. On the toes, it's also easier. We do half camel first, left hand on the left heel, right arm up, hips forward, and open. Very good. The other side, same 2 breath. Get into it. Feel the stretch in your core, in your upper body, in your chest. And full camel if you can. One hand on each heel and lift your hips up and forward. Open up your chest. Bring the shoulders back and the elbows like they could get closer to each other. Very good. 2 more breaths. And slowly come back in control. Okay, very good. Now you've earned a good 5 minutes Shavasana just to integrate all that you just did with your body. So go ahead, lie down. Make sure your lower back is on the floor, so bend the knees, tilt the pelvis, and when you extend again the legs, make sure that you bring your navel down towards the floor. Relax the shoulders, relax the toes and the fingers. Palms should be towards the ceiling. Feel the floor in touch with your body. I hope you've been mindful of this workout for your body. I invite you to do a quick body scan on the top of the head, the whole face, neck, shoulders, left arm, left hand, right arm, right hand, shoulder blades, the whole spine, middle back, lower back, chest, thoracic cage and lungs, the abdomen, the pelvis, left hip, left leg, thigh bone, knee and shin, ankle, heel, left sole, and 5 left toes. Right hip, right leg, thigh bone, knee and shin, ankle, heel, sole, 5 right toes. Now listen to your breath. Try to count from 1 to 10. 1 I inhale, 1 I exhale, 2 I inhale, 2 I exhale, etc. But slowly, in full awareness of your breath. It's not a time to fall asleep. It's a time to be aware of your body, its sensations, the energy flowing within. If you have a prayer, an affirmation, repeat, now is a good time to do so. To go back up, keep your eyes closed. Move the toes and the fingers, wrists and the ankles. Extend yourself out. Take a good yawn. Grab your knees. Gently massage the lower back. Both ways. Extend your right arm up. Roll to your right side. Use the left hand to press. And come up to a sitting position. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. If you like my way of teaching, please do subscribe. And if you want to explore, here is another random video. Cheers. Have a good day.